I've had a very long day. Don't judge. Don't judge. I never had time to go do makeup or anything from cleaning and doing all kind of stuff. So it is what it is. So this is really yummy. I tried to get Dino to taste it. He didn't want to, but he said if I do his 0 sugar muscle milk, he'll try that one. So that's going to be in the list to try. So in multiple daily videos, I'll show you different ones I try, and then I'm going to make a video and combine them all together for people who don't watch the daily videos. And I'll go over which one I think tastes the best texture, and for me, I don't know if anything will ever beat using keto chow for it, especially in the texture range. And we will even make one from scratch, which will be a lot of calories though, because we're going to be using heavy cream for the scratch one. And I'll probably do one using Fairlife milk. I think it's a cup is 6 carbs, using the whole, like, regular milk, not protein drink. And just experiment, do a little experimentation video. Okay, I think it is day 7 of my reset. Kind of lost a little track. In this video, you'll see what I eat today. It'll probably have day 8 with it as well. It's not a very long video today. Been doing some things, took a really long nap, woke up late. It's almost 9 now. Just haven't been feeling so great today. A lot of bone pain, which I got during the C word, and it hits me out of the blue, out of nowhere, and it hurts to move. My teeth hurt, jaws hurt, knee, legs, all the bones, anything, like, it just hurts. That was the first symptom I had too, and it's just coming and going and coming and going ever since I was told that will happen. So it's one of those kind of days, just one of those kind of days. So I'll show you what I eat. I'm going to show you a different way of making the Ninja Creamy ice cream, because I've been using Keto Chow, but this time we are going to use Fairlife protein drink in this video, so that you can see. I've already had it, so let me just go ahead and insert that right now. I'm sitting here trying to watch Wendy. This happens every day. Every day. He wants Wendy's food. This one's Crybaby, but between him and Thumper, I'm not gonna have a TV left. He's normally trying to get her earrings right there, but thank goodness he's not facing right this minute. I swear.
And
nope, see? See? He sees our earrings.
Show how we make it, so I'm going to make it for them.
Crybaby, stop.
Right here and now. As well as that. So
well, at least he's laying now. Okay, I have never tried to ground hamburger, like steak, making hamburger meat. I don't even know if I know how to use this thing right. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been so long that I have to remember how to use it. Let me make sure this is the piece that goes to it. It is. Alright, so we are going to try to make ground hamburger meat using sirloin steak. We get to do this together. I don't know if I should be cutting. I think I need to cut the steak. Let me do that real fast. Okay, in case this is an epic fail, I've only cut one steak up. I have never, ever, like, I don't even know if I have the right pieces on here. I'm afraid it's gonna get stuck. I'm gonna have a horrible mess. Alright, let's give this a try. Do you turn this on and this turns it on? Yeah. Alright. It's not a foul. right, let me show y'all. Look at this. Look at this. We have some ground hamburger meat now. There is other There is other attachments. You can make it smaller. But this is perfect for me. Holy crap. I need to cut up more steak. To be honest, ground hamburger meat is the only meat I will eat frozen because I can make it in all kind of stuff and it's fine. So I need to pack these up. I think I'm going to do them in 1 pound increments. I'm going to see if it can handle a steak this big. I don't think it can. Let's just see. I think that's asking for too much. Yes, that's asking for too much. Let's try just cutting it in half. The cutting part, I have sucky knives. I'm afraid I'm going to cut my finger off trying to fight to get into it. I'm going to have to find a different knife in a second. Alright, let's do this. Can we get you in there? Yes, we can. Alright, so. Work on all these steaks real fast. This is the best angle I can get right now. So, we made a bunch. I went ahead and did 2 pounds per bag. It's just like Dino. Oh, I'm tripping over this stand. So, of course, Dino came out. Ew, you know, that was coming. But, let me explain some things about the machine. It squirts blood everywhere. Like, everywhere. I was drenched. I realized I had to pull this up, tilt it under it, or use my hands as a shield to get it to fall in and not come shooting blood, because all of a sudden it would have a whole bunch in there and go whoosh, all over me, which was a no-go for me. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going with. Alright, hold on. I'm going to throw in, I'm making a mess because I don't want to get in front of the camera. I still need a shower. Like I said, I wiped the blood off, but oh yeah, I need a shower. So I'm going with about 7, I don't even know if y'all can see this, 7 ounces of ground beef. I'm about to switch out to the other tripod so I don't hurt myself. Give me a second. So much butter. No longer going to kill myself tripping on a real tripod, but I need to get to an angle so y'all can see. So I'm gonna ground some of this up. I was gonna make a hamburger patty and go put it on the grill, but it's hot. It's too much work. It's already 3. So I'm just gonna ground up 8 ounces and put the rest away. So what's the difference between doing this and buying in the store? Nothing, except some of the ones in the store has gluten added to it. Unless it's like sirloin, it usually doesn't. That is the difference. Some of y'all might say, why not chuck? It's a cheaper meat. No. Chuck is about $4 or $5 a pound. And when I mean 4, I mean like $4.50 or more pounds around here. But sirloin roast, at least for the last couple months, is $3.50 a pound at Sam's. So if you're a person who will eat frozen steak, go buy a couple of roasts. Get them to cut them up for you. Freeze them up. You'll just have to transfer them into your own Ziploc bags or something. So if you like this, I will eat. I will eat frozen hamburger meat. So if this turns out the way I want, which it should, it wouldn't make sense if it didn't, then that is what I'm going to go do. Because it makes a huge mess, I would want to do it all in one day. I have a huge cleanup, tons of stuff to do, but it's okay because we are about saving money. So, keto on a budget can totally be done if you have like a Sam's Club or somewhere that has meat. There's got to be machines that just do this on Amazon, probably for about $30 or so. So you don't have to have my expensive KitchenAid, but I had wanted that KitchenAid my whole entire life. Like since they came out, I wanted a KitchenAid. And when I got for $190 something at Sam's and I had a gift card, it didn't even cost me $100. And then some of y'all lovely people have sent me the attachments to do the meat stuff. I don't think I'm going to do pork since it squirts out so bad, but I don't know if pork would squirt out that bad because I was thinking about doing pork nuts. And y'all, someone also, I don't know if it was the same person, to be honest, this was a long time ago, so I don't remember, sent me the attachment for the cheese grater, which has plastic on it. And the first time I used it, it grinded the plastic in my cheese. So I was never able to use it again. It literally broke. And then I started reading the reviews, and then that's when I learned to read reviews before I put stuff on my wish list. So now I am looking for a metal one to stick on my wish list in case anyone wants to buy me one in the future. So this is gonna take a minute to cook. So I left the fat in it because it's not that much fat. It's sirloin, right? If you don't want fat at all, like, you know, you can totally take the fat out completely and just add your own fat by adding some Kerrygold butter, which I'm about to stick some Kerrygold butter in it right now. I'm gonna go take my parents some. This is so much cheaper, y'all. Like, let's pretend, let's say you don't do keto, right? It's a little less than a tablespoon. I try to measure them out and pre-cut them. Let's say you just want to save money and not blow all your money on groceries, right? So this is a way to do it. This is totally a way to do it. These, I ran into some people at Sam's the other day when I was buying these, and they were struggling because the ribeyes were $5 a pack off sale, but they're $15 a pound. So they had, I don't know, they were at least 10 pounds. Like, it was a big thing you had to buy. So it was a lot of money, and they wanted to do steak for everyone with the $5 off. It was very expensive, and I was like, look what I just got. Just ask them to cut it. Like, you'd rather spend your money somewhere else. Why are you having to throw it into the gas tank? Now, I am going to need to cook these on the grill soon or freeze them just because I did buy them the other day. Oh, they're good until the 24th. Hold on. I'm going to open these up and show y'all. I just take this plastic off. They are too heavy for me to try to lift. So, it's $3.48 a pound. It is 13 pounds is normally what they sell them in. They do sometimes have smaller packs. The last one I had was bigger. And when you get them to cut it, this is what it looks like. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Keto can be done on a budget. This is cheaper than chicken per pound right now. Literally, my chicken around here is just regular chicken's about $4 a pound. And I can't eat the regular chicken. And let's get real, if we buy a whole chicken, even if it's on sale for $2.50 a pound, $3 a pound, it's got a lot of bone in it. When you actually pull that meat off, you ain't getting much meat. So I'm going to do this for my family because they eat a lot of hamburger meat. They eat a lot of homemade chilies and spaghettis and stuff like that. So this is cheaper, right? I do everyone's grocery shopping, so I'm just going to put a day of the week or every 2 weeks, or they eat it frozen too. Once a month, go buy a bunch and spend the day packing it and doing this up. Okay, now a lot of people are probably saying, well, plastic bags cost a lot of money. Wow, you can get coupons for the freezer Ziploc bags, and they go on sale a whole lot at big chain stores. So there's 54 here, and I get about, I think, 4 to 6, depending on where I'm buying it from, of these, and it's $10 for all of them. So it's pennies. Literally, your Ziploc bag is pennies. Just pennies. But always buy the freezer. Even if you're putting it in the fridge, it keeps them fresher. Keep it from turning brown faster. Just because it's brown doesn't mean it's bad. It just means the air got to it. See? Look at this. Look at this beauty. I'm not even going to drain it. There's nothing to drain. I am going to brown it some more because I like my hamburger meat to get a little brown. I've been dying to try Yo Mama marinara sauce, fresh ingredients, no sugar added, low sodium, all natural. Half a cup is 5 total carbs, 4 net. This is way less carbs than the stuff I normally use. I normally use a 1/4 cup, and it has the same amount of carbs as half. So I'm not going to do a whole half right now though. I just want to taste it and see if I want to use it right now or not. So I'm getting me my tablespoon. I'm not doing this on cam because I don't feel like getting dressed right now. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to try anymore. I've gotten seriously weak. You know, Melanie was talking in her video I watched today about wanting to hit the gym again. I hate working out, but I need to because I've lost all muscle, I swear. Okay, barely any. We're just taking barely any. I just want to try it, see if I even like it. Oh, it smells amazing. Holy crap, I smell the garlic. Let's see. It's very fresh, very natural tasting. I could do this. I just gotta add some more seasonings to it. It's very marinara, which is yummy. It's just a little different than I'm used to. All right, so we're gonna put some of that in here. I'm just gonna use some tablespoons. I don't want a whole lot, just a little. So probably 2 tablespoons. Which is like barely any carbs. I might go in with another tablespoon. We'll see in a second. Alright, this isn't a tablespoon, but we're going with it. Whatever that is. It's very tomatoey, freshness. Like if you had made a homemade one and didn't put that much seasoning in it. I think it needs some black pepper. I think it needs a little, right, a lot of salt. Let me see. I have Italian seasoning that I have not used yet. Sometimes I'm just going to use a little bit of it. Oh, this had some salt in it. Oh well. Okay. Just going to let this cook. Let me put this in my fridge before I forget I opened it. Alright, so I have queso cheese that I've been wanting to use on something, so we're going to use it right now. Let me get a cutting board. Yeah, but can you pull this out if you have to trip on it? I used it earlier. Thank you, honey. Still tripping on that stupid tripod. Okay. Let me get into this queso cheese. I'm not the best person for getting into things. Like, I suck at opening stuff. Okay, we got some queso cheese out. Alright, I better weigh it because queso's a little hard for me to tell the weight on. I think this is way over than what I want. Okay. This is 3 ounces. I'm not going to use it all. If you're doing phase 1, you can have up to 4 ounces of cheese a day. but once I start grinding it, I can see that I barely need any. So let's see what we got left, so I know how much I used. All right, I used almost 1.5 ounces of cheese. Okay. This is why I can't wait for the stuffler, y'all. The stuffler, I'm going to totally do stuff like this and stuff it in those. Like, I'm really excited for the stuffler. I really loved the truffles at first, but I got really sick of them. Guess I ate too many of them. Plus the mess and how little they were and how many I would have to pull out at once. I was pulling out 4 at once. So this thing's way bigger. 1 should be more than enough. I shouldn't have to remake them. Just get this all nice and melted in here. I'm grabbing my Egg Life wraps. I've seen people bowl these. I've seen people do all kind of stuff with them, but I'm going to be a little lazy. Okay, I'm going to start with 1. Yes, I'm making this up as I go. Getting a late start. We were up late. Woke up around 12 something, watched a bunch of YouTubers. Of course, not rolling them, they're not going to have like a noodle texture, but I made a big enough mess that I want to make whatever I'm making in one pan. So the Egg Life noodles are extremely healthy for you, so you can do as many as you want in them. They're just expensive. There's 0 carbs, they're 25 calories, and they are 5 proteins a piece. I might just go ahead and throw 1 more. I do really like them. And eating them raw was the best way because I was cooking them. I was doing the whole frying them up. And they were good, but I didn't really like the texture. And someone's like, just eat them the way they are in the bag. Was one of y'all. And they'll be great. And you're totally right. They make amazing sandwiches. Amazing sandwiches. Okay, I'm going to let this cook for a few minutes and put this away and I'll be back. So I've decided to put a little more sauce in there. Just because it's a little dry. I could have just threw some more butter or added some water, but I could do a whole half a cup of this. Plus I never eat all my sauce. It ends up having to be thrown away. Alright, I am going to plate this and then I'll show you. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I put less than half an ounce of Kobe Jack on top and I sprinkle more of the Italian seasoning on top. And it's 3:18 and this will be my first meal of the day. It was surprisingly good and so was my meat. Let me tell you, that was the best hamburger meat I've had in forever and that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. so yummy. And Yo Mama sauce I do like. I just have to add a few more seasoning to it, but it does taste like I'm eating very clean. It's the first thing I can say, wow, it really feels like and tastes like I'm eating clean, like something fresh than homemade. So I will continue to use it right now. I did get on the scale today, 185. Just seems to be hovering there back and forth. I can't seem to break that. Up 8 pounds from when I lost all the weight in April. But I don't know, when it comes off, it comes off. I will start hitting it hardcore about the second week of July, but until then, we are just eating intuitively, and we are just eating keto, and I am allowing dairy. When I go to hit it hardcore, the dairy might have to go away if my weight hasn't changed. Because when your stomach is round and swollen, you could be having a dairy sensitivity, a wheat sensitivity, not eating wheat, or you can be having like IBS, you know, bathroom issues, or severe stress, right? So I can only eliminate what I can eliminate. Meaning the next step would be dairy. Already done the wheat. The next step will be removing the dairy. And maybe that's why it was such a success in April, because there was no dairy. So we will see. Also, during that time, I will be removing the Fairlifes and stuff like that, because it has maltodextrin and stuff like that. So it's because I have a doctor's appointment that decides if I have to go back on a bunch of different medicines. Since the C word, I've had a lot of health issues going on, and I don't want to go back on meds. I mean, I do have another doctor's appointment with a different doctor for other kind of meds, but I just don't want, I worked so hard to get off of them. I don't want back on them, so I'm going to try as hardcore. I know if I was to do it right now with my mindset, I'm not there right now. I'm just not there. There's too much building. My sister and them's coming. My head's shaking a lot. I'm having to take a lot of ibuprofen. So me pushing myself will just backfire on me, because I know me too well right now. I know how my emotions are. I know how I'm feeling. I know how much pain I'm in. Pushing myself would backfire on myself. Okay, I've had a few of y'all say, well, you just keep it keto and you lose weight slow and steady, which is amazing. I was just so much smaller than I am now and went up, that is driving me insane. Will I ever make it there again? And I was there eating way more food than I've been eating. Okay, maybe I'm just severely under eating, and I was eating tons of bacon. Okay, I lost so much weight eating bacon, and then I got the C word, and I can't stand the taste of bacon, and I've noticed my weight has gone up and my losing has slowed down drastically since no bacon. I know I always preach how you're gonna lose if you eat too much fat, because you got so much fat on you. But here's my problem. That works when you're not active, but I'm wondering if I'm too active with the building and stuff, and my body's going in, I don't know, hibernation type mode, maybe, because we all know if you undereat and overwork your body, you'll just get fatter. So maybe my body's doing that. I honestly don't know. I don't know anything since the C word, because I can't tell you about my body anymore. Can't. I did tons of research on my own body for years, studying it, putting macros in, doing home tuning it. Like, I knew everything. Don't know anything anymore. Nothing is reacting the same way. It's like I have to start from scratch and do it all over again and see where we are. That's why I'm calling this a reset. I'm seeing where we are. Trying things like the little dish I made today, trying different, just different things right now. That's all I can focus on. Just eating keto, eating when I'm hungry, showing you as I go I'm eating. I'm noticing it still Still 1,200 calories or less. I cannot bring myself to eat more. And then if my little hardcore, it's like a lizard running or something. Then if my little hardcore thing doesn't work, I might try reverse dieting for a while. Because something, I would have been back to my old weight before the C word if I didn't have the C word. Like, everything I've done would have made me really small by now. So we will try new things. Stay on keto though, because we know wheat does not settle with me. It just doesn't work so well. We know, carbs don't work so well. My body just can't handle it with polycystic ovary syndrome. I'm severe insulin resistant. You can reverse it, but let's get real. If you go back to eating the same way you did and eating all those carbs all the time, you will unreverse it, unless you're a very lucky person. So just we're taking off some time, just eating naturally keto and sticking with page 4, phase 1 rules, as up adding a few things like the Fairlife protein drink, things like that. And then we'll see. And I'm going to go with one viewer. She's the one that does it steadily and loses weight steadily. She's also the amazing one who sent me the cat trees and some cat toys for the kitties. And I totally need, if you're watching this, I know I need to call you back. Life has been insane. But I'm going to do it her way. Even when I say I'm hitting it hardcore right after, like the second week of July. That's because my family is going to be here. I'm going to have tons of cooking, and I don't want to fail and feel like a failure. If I happen to eat something not keto, it will be because that's why I decided, but I wasn't on a challenge, so then I don't feel like a failure. I know, don't make sense to some of y'all, but it does to me. She takes every day as the day comes. She doesn't give herself a calendar of foods. She doesn't give herself, you need to lose this weight by this time. She takes every single day as it comes. Yes, I need to be in the 170s before my doctor's appointment. But I'm going to take each day. Eat when I'm hungry. I might take a few things out like dairy and stuff like that, but I'm going to focus on each day instead of focusing on the next day or the next day or the next day. I have a bad tendency to focus on it'll get better in the future. Let's just focus on the future, the future, the future, instead of let's breathe and focus on today only, and when tomorrow comes, we will focus on tomorrow. I'm not going to lie, all my life I've focused way into the future, never the day I'm in. Never the next day either, usually. It's a bad habit. What if we don't have next year, okay? I should have learned better during the pandemic. You don't know what's going to happen? We need to enjoy and focus on the day we have, right? It's a very bad habit that I want to change. She gave great advice on that, but I don't want to just change it on the diet aspect. I want to change it in my whole life. I want to wake up and be like, this is the day I have. Let's make it the best day ever. Yes, we have chores we have to do. We have jobs we have to do. But I mean, find some way to enjoy moments of the day. Like right now, I kept saying, well, I'll come out on my porch in a few days. I'm too busy, blah, blah, blah. And now, because of her statement, I'm sitting on my porch right now, enjoying the day I have. Okay. I know she meant it by, just eating probably, but I'm taking it farther. Her statement has affected me farther in a good way. So, that being said, right now my arm is hurting holding the phone, and I have dishes to put away and to take my allergy meds, because as I'm sniffling, I'm realizing I haven't taken it in 2 days. Yes, I'm allergic to cats, but I'm also allergic to the whole environment of North Carolina, so I have to stay on Claritin 24/7. In Florida, I can be around cats all day long. I can be outside. I can be everything. Never take antihistamine. North Carolina, as soon as I hit the state line, even on a plane, I better start taking my antihistamines. So between the environments and the cats, 2 days is too much going without it. So let me go in there and take them. Like I said, if me and the cats lived in Florida, I wouldn't be allergic to them. I'm only allergic to them in North Carolina. I have a lot of allergies that only exist in North Carolina. I could eat avocados in Florida. Can't eat them here. It's so weird. It's just because my environmental allergies is so bad, it makes all the other allergies go through the roof. Don't you hate how that happens?